Welcome to our Journal Minor course post presentation. Oh, that started right. My name is Mark Eikhout and here with Gerben Mark.
And we are going to give our feedback and our presentation about the lectures that we had. So we'll continue with our first one, was how to measure motivation.
It was the first lecture. It was not really meant to be used in the reflections, although I thought it was really relevant for us to use it. I think he had many great ideas, also with the branding. Oh, that's the third point. But, the projects he had, but the rooftop events, and I think they were really creative, and they gave me new insight of how and what I can use for my graduation assignment.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can talk a lot about this guy because I really liked his presentation. I think you did as well.
Yeah.
But it was not really meant to be in the reflection, so we will skip it now.
Exactly. Well, it was helpful for me as well because I'm doing my graduation assignment about physical and mental journeys of visitors to theme parks, and how to measure motivation is for me a really helpful tool. So, Mark, why did we use a tree for our presentation?
We used the tree to sort of um, how do you call it?
Yeah, a tree. The tree is our metaphor.
Yeah,
We
metaphor.
are just little seeds, and eventually, after the lectures, we grow up to be a really tree with a lot of knowledge and a lot of skill, and eventually grow out to
And have our fruits.
yeah, and have our fruits. Exactly. Yeah, and we grow apples. That's it. We grow afterlife. That's it.
Anyway, the second lecture was about consumption motives and about the Luxor Theater.
Yeah.
And I think it was really relevant to us because he showed us really how to use our research methods inside the thesis, inside the final graduation assignment. And he knew what we needed to have done because he's also a lecturer at the NHCV. And yeah, I think it was really insightful for me.
Yeah, for me as well, especially for my graduation assignment and how to do research on consumption motives. As for me, is that really helpful to ask people as well in my interviews how to well indirectly see how their motives are to be consuming and what they want to reach with that.
And I think there was also some repetition about the quantitative and qualitative
Yeah.
research, but it's always handy and useful to have some repetition and to refresh your minds.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think also the second lecture about Luxor and how he faces problems and how he actually used one of the weaknesses inside the trends of not going alone to the theater into an opportunity for him. And he had so many success with it, and that gives us also more motivation to have such creative ideas and new concepts that
Yeah.
can work out proper. Of course, this is one of the concepts that has worked out.
Yeah.
I think and guess that he has had many concepts that maybe failed, but failure is also a great way to be your teacher.
Yeah. Absolutely. You need to fail in order to get success anyway. So we'll continue on. I'll be running off so I can go to new slides. Here we go. So this was the uses of light lecture by Marco Buvolo, and we thought it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing. I didn't understand much of it.
No, me neither.
The presentation he gave might have been useful, but he was switching topics very often, and it was only not for us unclear.
Yeah.
But I think for the whole group and
Definitely.
the whole group were talking to each other from what is actually going on, and nobody actually knew what was going on,
No.
and that's why the audience there was getting more chaotic.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and
Yeah.
therefore the presentation wasn't really proper.
Definitely. His subject is very interesting about uses of light. It's not really relevant for our graduation assignment, but the uses of light with concepts can be really helpful. But because the way he presented it was really chaotic, and he went from subject to subject,
And
So yeah,
yeah, it was really a pity because I think it could be really useful or inspiring. And the second guest speaker from Eindhoven, Stripe S,
yeah,
I think I still believe, uh, but nobody listened to him because it was
yeah,
so chaotic. And even after a while, people just said, "Yeah, just go home if you don't want to be here."
yeah,
And I think many people or many students did, and in the end they gave us the not even a presentation back, but
no,
a whole book we could use. But we
yeah,
cannot make a reflection on a whole book for just
exactly.
now. We are really busy with other minor stuff and getting or graduation assignment
Yeah,
on the run, and it could be so much more than it has been.
yeah,
And that's one uh, point of improvement from us. Make it more overviewable, make a clear structure in it,
yeah,
and have the people attention. And I think the others did better than Marco did.
yeah. This was a very memorable lecture, but not really in a good way. So we're giving our future water now. We had our first couple of lectures, and we got new knowledge and new ways to implement our methods, and that's why we're growing. We were seeds, but now we're just little trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we just continue to grow with the future lectures.
yeah,
So the next one is rituals and leisure, um, and the theme park visits, and also with the rituals in theme parks.
yeah,
I'm not sure if I will use this in the future. I think it was
yeah,
not really useful for me because rituals, I'm not sure how to apply it. Maybe by observing people or by having people. But if if I will stay inside Europe,
yeah,
rituals won't be that much different here in the Netherlands and in other countries of Europe.
yeah,
I think the lectures he gave was really helpful for me to get more insight about rituals, the difference between smaller rituals by shaking hands, for example, or bigger rituals like
yeah,
Sinterklaas, for example.
yeah.
But using this knowledge in my graduation assignment, I'm not too sure about it.
No, me neither. I'm planning to go to Norway, and you're planning to go to
Italy.
Italy. So they're very European or almost European countries. So yeah,
Uh,
it's
I,
pretty difficult to implement that.
I went to Indonesia for my placement, and then there are a lot of rituals because
Yeah,
Hinduism is a big thing in Bali, and I have seen a lot of rituals, full moon rituals, and that kind of stuff, and it would be useful for there, but I don't think it would be
yeah,
useful inside Europe or
yeah,
even North America or anything.
yeah. Of course, we describe this in our own
Yeah,
reflections as well. Then we had the theme park visits. So he talked about the physical
context.
context, emotional context, and those kind of things that are applicable when you visit a theme park. Well, for me, it's really helpful. He was one of my most fascinating lecturers,
She.
or she. Sorry, yeah, I mixed them up sometimes. And yeah, I think that was really helpful for me because there were a lot of methods I can use in my
Uh,
graduation assignment.
for me, I think the second lecture was given by I believe it was Dagmar, and she was
Yeah,
is also a student at NHV, and she was
yeah,
doing this thesis for her master,
yeah,
and so she knew what we are struggling with
yeah.
and how
Now I
to
remember.
tackle this and um, how to apply this in the work field. And
Yeah,
she has some experience we don't have yet. And I think that was really useful for me to see how future of or students that are doing their thesis now are tackling their problems and their
yeah.
issues.
And she mentioned that it took her a long time as well for to actually get that thesis going.
Yeah,
So yeah, she applied many times with her proposals and didn't work out, and she had to twitch a bit. And well, that's something we can have as well.
yeah, and that's something that was for me really useful just to see her doing it.
Yeah, yeah. So then we had our lecture about digital entertainment and online marketing. So this is a side note. We're becoming bigger. We're almost an official tree now.
We have the first fruit already, the
Yeah,
first
we have the
apple.
first fruit. We have an apple. That is the first seeds to our future.
Well, yeah, the lecture was really interesting. It was
Yeah,
about the future of the technology and
yeah.
how it's used today.
Geocaching, I believe, was
Geocaching,
it? Yeah,
Pokemon Go is now really, or was a really big thing in the
yeah,
Netherlands. Yeah, it's just the augmented realities and the virtual realities are becoming bigger and bigger
yeah.
because of the technology, and it is something that is really interesting for me, but I won't see myself using it.
No, me neither. But yeah,
Maybe using it as a consumer, but not as a producer or somebody who uses virtual reality or
yeah.
augmented reality.
It was nice to see how it actually works because we
Yeah,
all played Pokemon Go and
yeah.
stuff. But yeah, for implementing this in our research or in our graduation assignment,
I don't think so. What I like it more, what I liked about it is that he gave also a clear description about the difference between virtual reality
yeah,
and augmented reality. That there's a clear difference because I didn't know that before. So,
yeah,
he gave me some more knowledge about this and about the new technology. But I won't see myself using
no,
this new ideas. However, the audio was really inspiring because I want to create a new or a memorable experience in the
yeah,
future for my graduation assignment, and yeah, audio gave me some inspiring ideas. Even the app could be usable for me or useful, and yeah, but that is something that I will see in the future.
yeah. For me, it's a little bit after. I want to really research what it does to people. So maybe if people talk to me and like never interview me and say, well, an app could be really useful because this and that and that, then I can use it.
Yeah,
Because it's more like the follow up than the actual research for me.
yeah,
But audio was very good.
and
Yeah,
inspiring as well.
yeah,
Then we have our last lecture. It was
yeah,
about Crossroads and becoming Vincent.
yeah,
Crossroads was given by Monique Hover. We worked already together
yeah.
with
We
Monique
know her
Hover.
actually. Yeah,
We worked together with the War Machine of Overloon. I'm not sure if you know, but the lecture she gave to us, we already received once before because we are
yeah,
working so closely together. So the information we received in the lecture was already known by us. Although repetition is very good to
yeah.
refresh our minds, but
Yeah, we actually used her techniques
yeah,
to get to our own concept.
and I think by using her technique for our own content was really good practice already
Yeah,
for our graduation assignment. And I think
yeah,
storytelling could be something really big for my graduation assignment
yeah,
because yeah, I'm going to do something in entertainment, and storytelling and entertainment go hand in hand actually. And I think for
yeah,
you, it's theme park management as well.
yeah, exactly. And then we have Becoming Vincent, that was really augmented reality with virtual reality game. Well, not really a game, more
I'm
like a tour.
yeah,
Yeah,
more like information with it, right?
yeah,
If I
yeah,
understood it right. The only thing is that we couldn't find our presentation at first
yeah.
to see if our notes were correct or not.
Yeah, exactly. And Becoming Vincent, we thought about a virtual reality thing for our own War Museum assignment as well, but it was so expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the because the technology is so new, it is really expensive right now. I
yeah,
think if you do it in 10 years, it will be a lot cheaper.
yeah. Well, yeah, we had a really big budget, didn't we? We had like
700,000.
700,000, but still we couldn't get this
No.
to work. So yeah, respect for those people that could actually do this.
Yeah. Um,
So we we're now an official tree. We had our lectures, we had our knowledge. We started off from the seed, and now we grew up, and now we have leaves. And well, this is our presentation about the lectures. Well, to grow, you need knowledge, and we got that knowledge, and we hope you enjoy this.
yeah. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.